Okay, for more insight into China's big push on green and smart vehicles, let's bring in Tyson Jominy. He is the Vice President of Data Analytics and Consulting at J.D. Power. Tyson, thanks very much. We certainly appreciate your time.
Hi, Sean. Good to be here.
Let's talk about China's policies that are geared to support development of clean energy in the auto sector. It's certainly nothing surprising, but the rapid rate at which it's moving is kind of head spinning.
Yeah, I mean, China's EV sector, specifically BEV vehicles, have been racing ahead, nearly 25% of the market at this point, and certainly driven by some of the policies of the government, the purchase incentives available for consumers to offset the tax on the purchase is certainly helping, in addition to investment in the infrastructure as well.
You know, you're exactly right, driven by the government, but I was over there recently for a little more than 4 weeks, and the number of electric vehicles in the major cities, Shanghai, Beijing, it was shocking to me. I think as many as 70%. You just didn't hear, internal combustion engines going up and down those major streets a whole lot. So what does this mean? What's driving this push? Because clearly individuals want this as well. They want to reduce carbon emissions, and they love these new EVs.
Yeah, certainly there's a push both for environmental reasons. I mean, reducing emissions is a big part of it. But at the same time, electric vehicles have a positive payout for getting them. They tend to be cheaper to own on a total cost of ownership basis than internal combustion engines. So a lot of consumers tend to like them because over the long term, you could save quite a bit by owning them. Now, they're not right for everybody,
sure,
and that's why you don't see 100% in those big cities. But I bet those big cities are quiet with so few internal combustion engines on the road.
Yeah, well, except for the horns. Those are still there. Let's talk about the leading companies and their innovation as well. We talked about some of the Chinese ones, as well as Mercedes-Benz getting into the picture now, and Audi. That one kind of surprised me a bit.
Well, I mean, certainly the German players, they have kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the EV space right now. In fact, several have announced recently they're going to slow down their EV plans and reintroduce internal combustion engines. But they certainly have a focus on the Chinese EV market, again, because of its importance both within China and globally for their sales. They will have very specific models. So the Germans are very interested. And of course, Tesla also remains very interested in the Chinese market.
Yeah, let's pick up on that. Elon Musk made that surprise visit there over this past weekend, and he really wants to get his Tesla vehicles on the roads. And I had a chance to drive around with some colleagues in their autonomous driving vehicles. And it was amazing. I mean, it really was. Pulling into tight parking areas in rush hour traffic, the cars did pretty well.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, announcing autopilot's availability throughout China added, quite a bit to Tesla's market cap in the past several weeks here. So it's very important to Tesla. The technology is good. It's improving. It's not perfect. I'm an owner of a Tesla. I have just had my own trial period with it expire here 2 days ago. It does a lot of things well, but again, you do have to, retain control of the vehicle and pay attention because it is not perfect by any means.